Bourbon Barrel Talk. I'm your host, Scott Min. Today, I'm sitting down again with DJ Jazzy Jazz. We are bringing in. We're down the home stretch with the Everyday Shelfers.
We are.
So we decided we were gonna get crazy today and break out what I would consider basically just bottom shelf Everyday Shelfers.
So it is literally on the bottom shelf at most places you go to.
Absolutely. So we brought in two that are both we both like. We both enjoy.
And they're both getting some attention recently.
They have been. You know, I think one gets more attention in the state of Kentucky than it does other places. But I feel like one definitely gets attention mostly across all platforms and area.
I think both are also only found in the state of Kentucky. So
yeah. I think you're wrong. No, I'm pretty sure you're wrong, but
okay,
we'll double check.
Okay.
I mean, I will say honestly, I only remember buying them in Louisville, but that doesn't mean that that's the only place you can get them. But we'll have to double check that.
Okay.
I'll let you. I don't know. Maybe we'll Google that shit or something. Anyway, we are talking about.
There's only 5 things that are listening to us right now that actually understand what we're saying, and we'll probably get ads for all of them very shortly.
Absolutely. So we were talking about JTS Brown.
Bottled and Bond.
Bottled and Bond.
A fan favorite.
Fan favorite, absolutely. And then the other one is Heaven Hill 6-year, the old green label, which replaced what was
It didn't replace anything. No, they were both.
They discontinued the white label.
They simultaneously coexisted with each other.
Yeah, I guess. I don't
know.
No,
they did. That's a fact.
You're right.
I know.
I just feel like the
Guess what, guys? That was on recording where Scott said I was right.
That is correct. You are right. It is.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. It just it didn't seem like the green label was really prevalent.
It wasn't.
Like nobody
because
really,
it was overshadowed by the Bottled and Bond.
I don't know. It's totally crazy. But I literally I don't think I ever saw the green label until the white label went away.
They literally sat right next to each other on the shelf.
I get it.
I know you get it. And they still sit right next to each other on the shelf. The white label that replaced the old white label still sits next to this one.
I hear you. So anyway, a unique fact here that these are both Heaven Hill products, right?
Yes. But
do you know what JTS Brown stands for?
Do I know what JTS Brown stands for? Do you know what JTS Brown stands for?
It is John Thompson Street Brown, which oddly enough is the half-brother of George Garvin Brown of Old Forester.
Interesting.
Spank my ass and call me Charlie.
Not do that.
But most people don't know that that's where that came from. They're actually half-brothers. JTS Brown.
Interesting.
John Thompson is half-brothers of George Garvin.
And he makes a fine, good bourbon.
So one of those crazy little weird facts that most people don't know. The big tidbit that most people didn't know that we were talking about earlier was in one of the previous episodes was the fact that Basil Hayden is Old Granddad 114.
Yeah, watered down to 80 proof.
Yeah, not very good, but that's why I love Old Granddad 114, but don't like necessarily Basil Hayden. So anyway, we're gonna dive in first on this JTS Brown. Get the schnoff in there.
I'm going to disagree with you and say we should go the other way.
Okay, so never mind. We're going to start with Heaven Hill.
And for a proofing perspective.
For proofing perspective, because one is lower proof than the other. We've got one that is, it's 86 proof?
Yes,
is that
I sound like a nasally 14-year-old boy on here. Thank you very much for emphasizing that.
So the Heaven Hill is, let's see here. Josh was wanting us to
90
try
proof.
this first. Is it 90 proof?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 90 proof, and then the Bottled and Bond is 100 proof.
Yes.
Honestly, and
it's not going to make that big.
I'm going to make fun of you. Yes, absolutely. For our palates, 90 and 100, there's no damn difference.
For your palate at this point, it's not going to make a difference.
No, for sure. Like I've had plenty of shit today that neither one of these are even. Both of these are at this point are like drinking water.
It's glorified water.
That's absolutely right. So Heaven Hill's first. We'll go left to right. We'll do Heaven Hill. Cheers. Salute. On this thing, man, like
Heaven Hill, man.
It's like, right. That's what it is. You put the nose up. I mean, like it's immediately. It's like that rye spice. Got a little bit of the a little caramel, a little bit of like cornbread. Like you get that nice little corn like sweet smell, and it just follows right on through into the palate. So what do you think on the mouth there, man? Mouthfeel. It's got a little legs to it. You know, I mean, even for a 90 proofer, it's got some legs.
I mean, No qualms. No complaints.
Where'd you go, man?
$11.99.
He's like, yes. No,
yes.
Yes, I think so, yes.
I am Groot.
I am Groot. I mean, damn, I'm used to you talking a little more than that, Matt. You got
I like it.
I need you to feel airtime while I'm trying this, man.
No, that's good.
Like, oh, here, like,
the moment of silence will really come through.
I know, moment of silence here. So
that's good. You know what? So I drink this, and in my head, I just want to compare it to the 100 proof, and you can't because they're actually pretty identical. If you love the 100 proof 6-year bottled in bond, you'll love the Green Label 6-year 90 proof. I mean, nothing wrong with it.
Funny thing.
Very Heaven Hill-esque.
Very, very Heaven Hill-esque.
No problems with it. We'll happily pay sub $15 for it.
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
So what is it, like $12.99?
Who knows now? I mean, things are going crazy now.
I get, but what's it supposed to be? MSRP is like $12.99, right?
I don't know. In today's inflated economy, it's probably $117.68.
68 cents. I like that.
See?
Are you getting crazy here?
Why not?
You've been hitting the sticky icky, haven't you? Your wife left.
They're gone.
Hit the ganja as soon as she walked out the door. You like break out the pipe.
Nope. Eat it all day.
Eat it all day. Oh, you hit the gummy bears, huh? You do go out to California quite a bit.
I do.
California. Hey. Catch you and Snoop hanging out in the backyard.
Snoop's a good guy.
So one of my favorite pictures, and I always be funny, and I felt like I fooled people like the first couple times because I made it just blurry enough. It was me and the Madame Tussauds like wax museum. Me and Snoop, and it's just blurry enough that people are like, "Oh my God, you met Snoop?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah, sure, yeah. He offered to share with me. Do you believe?
That's right. We were like, "Yeah, what's up?" But yeah, just too funny. I love smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice. So definitely that. So I had a splash of water in mine, tasted it. That's the one thing when you get the 90 proof, when you start adding water to it, it just mellows it out. It does give a little bit of that rye still at the back end, like it pops a little bit, and the pepper does come out. But other than that, I mean, it really flattens it out.
And we have such a small amount left. You probably just diluted it to like 60 proof.
30. Who knows? It wasn't very much left when I tried it. So what do you think whenever you add water? While you're doing that, I'm going to let you tell me your side.
Add water to it.
And then I'm going to go to the JTS Brown while you're doing that. The John Thompson Street Brown bottle. So what do you think?
Yeah, it tastes like water now. It's very, very light. I would not add water to this.
No.
There's already enough.
So JTS bottle.
Tell me how you really feel.
So JTS Brown. Like, it's I know, for real. I got coughed up there. Anyway, so it's very Heaven Hill-esque too, right? Like, I mean, it is made by Heaven Hill, but it's got like, it's so much more like of that like minty, floral.
Don't describe it as minty.
It does have a little bit of mint.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
So what do you get from it then?
Not mint.
So what do you get?
Mint is something that I describe when I do not like something, and I like JTS.
Well, I like it too, but to me, like, it's got like, I guess I would say the fruit forward notes that mint bring. Like when you think of like mint mixed in like something good versus like a mint julep.
That's just so the rye really comes out more on the JTS Brown than it does.
100%, yes.
And I think that's what you're tasting.
Yeah,
but
I feel like it's like
I apologize. I'm going to apologize to Josh in advance for this, but the Old Forester Statesman tastes like freaking mint, and I hate it.
So, but that's bad mint, right? Like,
bad,
yes.
But all mint is no. It's not like people can't be like, "Bull, peppermint's great in bourbon." No.
So
no.
Okay.
I'm on my pedestal. Leave me alone.
No,
I'm just kidding.
No, this is very easy. It's a very easy, controversial subject that can be answered in two simple questions.
All right.
Do you like peppermint?
Yes.
Do you like spearmint?
Yes.
Which one do you like more?
Spearmint.
There you go. So JTS Brown is spearmint to me. But
really?
I don't like peppermint. But
you don't like spearmint.
No, I love spearmint. I hate peppermint.
But you said peppermint.
No.
You said mint.
I said mint.
I assumed peppermint. We don't know what happens when you assume, guys.
That's right. It makes an ass out of you and me. So that's the thing. So like for me, like to me, like spearmint, double mint gum.
But
right?
I still wouldn't.
Like when you think of double mint gum, It's very fruit forward.
Twins.
It's minty. Yeah, twins, hot twins. The blondes, yes, from 1992 or whatever.
Still got it.
Anyway, long story short, like that's
UK cheerleaders.
That's what I get, right? Like I get a little bit of that like double mint gum.
Anytime that I've ever described bourbon as a minty flavor, it just has been negative.
And that's fine. So you look at that as being negative.
I do.
I feel like this is a fruit forward mint, which is better. You know, so do you like
a fruit forward mint? I'm gonna let you go.
So to me, spearmint is fruit forward. Like I can taste more of the fruitiness
what other
of
fruits
the
would
mint.
you mix with that? So is it like a?
Well, peppermint is bitey. Like it's got heat. It's got like a weird peppery. Like it's got a weird bite. Like to me, spearmint is more fruit forward. It's like almost like tea. Like,
but spearmint's like refreshing.
Right. This is good. That's what I'm saying. This
But
is spearmint, not peppermint.
Okay, I get where you're coming from, but I don't think spearmint is the right verbiage to describe it.
Well, spearmint would not be a verb anyway.
Verbiage, right? You're describing words.
I guess.
It's your description.
Would that be an adjective?
Adjective. Verbiage. We're combining verbs and adjectives together. We're making up words on podcasts.
Verbiage. Verbative. Yeah. If you're gonna add adjective and verb together,
verbative.
It has to be verbative.
All right. So the verbative to describe the viscosity of the
mid palate of the JTS Brown bottled in bond is spearmint, which is good mint, not peppermint, bad mint.
I don't
I don't like mint chocolate chip ice cream, right?
Really?
And people are like, why don't you like it?
Yeah, why don't you like that?
Because to me, that's not a sweet mint. It's a spicy mint. It's
but
like a peppery
you have
mint.
Chocolate with it. How is it not a sweet mint?
Dark chocolate's not sweet.
Okay. My point is that the chocolate will counteract.
But most mint chocolate chip stuff is not. It's not sweet chocolate. It's either semi-sweet or it's dark chocolate that goes in there.
Grater's mint chocolate chip.
Yes, or whatever. But so Grater's. There you go. That's a primary example of like
not copyright.
The difference between like what I would consider to be at least somewhat good mint chocolate chip and like Breyer's, which is like some bastardized version of mint chocolate chip. So.
You know, in a weird related study that they discovered there was no tuna fish in Subway tuna.
Oh my God, I did read that.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did read that article.
Not that they were talking about bastardized versions of something,
yes.
but like, that's a bastardized version of tuna fish.
How do you not have tuna in your tuna fish?
There was no traces of tuna in there, and I was like, that's gross. Like, what am I eating?
Exactly.
Is it at Taco Bell, at least I know I'm eating
you're eating horse, right? Yeah. When you get Taco Bell, you're eating horse.
Horse mixed with a little sand. Like,
speaking of which, horse is actually tasty, but anyway.
Kangaroo's good, too.
Kangaroo is good.
Very gamey.
Yeah. No, it's not too bad. So, all right. I'm going to add a little water to my JTS Brown.
Okay.
Bottled in bond.
Bottled in bond.
Kentucky bourbon.
Kentucky straight bourbon.
Or John Thompson Street Brown. Since you didn't know that, I had to bring the knowledge to you today.
I did know that. I just wanted you to feel good.
Whatever, you didn't know. It's okay. Listen,
nobody
needs to know everything.
Yep.
Who said you? I do. I need to know that stuff.
That's what Scott really sounds like off the air, guys.
Matt would never sound like that because he's truly a Northeastern boy for sure.
Yeah, there's a curse word mixed in between every syllable.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. Since our conversation, you've not your explicitives have dropped to like almost like 3%.
Wow, we're taking percentages now.
I've just made it up, but yeah, we definitely did a percentage. So JTS Brown bottled and bond. What do you think about it with a little bit of agua, like H2O? And by the way, I do appreciate the fact that you brought us smart water to try this stuff out.
I had to help you out the most I could.
Vapor distilled water with electrolytes for taste, and it's purely
Dude, they're not paying
pH.
us to advertise them. Just relax.
But who adds all this stuff? Like, I don't get this. Like,
call them and ask.
Louisville has like some of the best tap water in the entire country. Like Pure Tap, like literally is like highly rated. So what do you think? Water. While you're telling me what you think, I'm gonna dive in on it.
No water. I don't need water to it. It just cuts out on the what you call spearmint. It just cuts out on that. It's gone.
I agree, 100%.
It's gone.
Yep. So both of these are no.
We're
water.
gonna have to flavor wheel next time. We're gonna throw darts at it to see if we can get the description of it right.
I mean, listen, you get something. So did I text you a picture of the bottle that had the flavor wheel on it?
Yes.
How crazy is that?
Did you not buy it?
I didn't know. I never saw it. It was online.
Buy
so
it.
like Hiram Walker, which is like an OZ Tyler brand or something like that.
Sure.
In Owensboro. It's one of those down there. Actually, no, it's a Sazerac
No, OZ
juice.
Tyler doesn't exist anymore.
That's right. So Hiram Walker is Sazerac juice, but it's made in Owensboro. But it's like their Canadian whiskey type thing.
Sure.
But yeah, I thought that bottle was absolutely cool. If I saw one, I would buy one, but just because I want the flavor wheel. But super unique. I'm kind of curious to see, where I can even get one of those. I've not seen one.
Google it.
Really?
Yep.
You think the World Wide Webbers would know that stuff?
I do think so.
Crazy.
Yeah. Guys, we've just blown Scott's mind away with this thing called technology.
Oh my God, what's technology? How do you spell that?
Look it up.
Listen, anybody that knows me knows that I'm not big on the old technology stuff. It's amazing that I actually am able to somewhat run a podcast. Like the fact that I'm able to edit like stuff is crazy. I know. Well, we know you and Josh aren't going to do it. So, all right, Heaven Hill, 6-year, 90 proof.
I like the 6-year better.
JTS Brown, bottled and bond.
Spoiler alert, I like the 6-year better.
You like the 6-year better?
Yeah.
I don't know that I like the 6-year better. I like the OJTS, I think.
Fine. You can't have it.
But I'm 100% with you. Like, just don't water these down.
Yeah.
They're
good as is.
They're perfect the way they are. Watering them down it just dilutes the flavor.
And for less than $80, you can buy all 4 of these.
For less than $60, I think you can get all those.
Maybe not in today's economy.
$20 Old Tub, $19.99, maybe $22. Old Barton's $12, $13. Yeah, JTS Brown $9.99.
Not bottled and bond.
Yeah,
More now.
No, $9.99, $10.99. I mean, on the high side, $12.99.
There you go.
Heaven Hill should be anywhere between $12.99 and $16.99. There's all those.
$12.99.
All of those are way less than $50 or $60. I mean, just great deal.
After tax, less than $80. Good job, Scott. Good math.
It depends on what state you're in. If you're in Seattle, Washington, you're screwed.
You ain't getting these in Seattle, Washington.
I know.
We're going to have to ship them to you.
I know, but that's the only bad thing about that. But their boost tax is astronomical. My nephew was there, and he was like, "Oh, I found a bottle of blends. It was $79.99." And I was like, "Oh, that's actually not horrible." And he's like, "After tax, it was like $97.22." And I was like, "Whoa, what the hell happened there?" He's like, "Yeah, they have a liquor tax." I'm like, "Well, what's the liquor tax?" It's like something stupid. It's like 20% or something, and then you have sales tax on top of it. So
yeah, when I was in Maryland, they when you get your check, they separate alcohol and food, and it's like food 7%, alcohol 18%. You're like, why?
Yeah, that's crazy when you sit back.
I think it's 15% actually, but
either way,
it was a lot.
15,
it was a
any
lot.
of those things. That's just crazy that they would add that much tax to alcohol.
Makes you drink at home.
It's not cigarettes, man. It's not cigarettes. It's not killing you. I mean, I guess it could kill you if you drink enough, but it is what it is. So I don't know. All right, so Heaven Hill, 6-year, JTS Brown,
Heaven Hill,
both solid products.
Day.
Matt's going with Heaven Hill. I'm going with JTS. And we are going to...
and I'm right and he's wrong. Anyway, thanks for listening to Bourbon Barrel Talk.
How would they find us, Matt?
On the World Wide Web, Scott.
At what? Come on, Matt. Come on. I know you know. www.bourbonbarreltalk.com. What about social media? Where do they find us?
At that website that you said earlier
That's
today.
That's not social media. That's the World Wide Web. So we got Facebook, right?
Yeah, at Bourbon Barrel Talk.
Twitter.
At Bourbon Barrel T.
Bourbon Barrel T1.
Yes,
Look at you. You didn't remember it. All right. And then we got the Instagram. So
the Instaface.
So you can find us on all those mediums. Somebody wanted me to do a TikTok page. So
Don't do a TikTok page.
I don't know.
They have to do those short videos.
Yeah, like the 30-second videos.
Doing dances with bottles.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we could do something funny.
We're not doing anything funny.
Anyway. So
Well, not funny.
I will tell you, we are going to do a video soon. Me, Matt, and Josh. We're going to do one of...
Play Real Life Fruit Ninja.
No, we're going to do...
Why not?
Well, I mean, we could.
There's a samurai sword right there.
Am I going to throw food at you?
There's a samurai sword
I'm
right
going to
there.
throw a watermelon and
Yeah, how cool would that be? Cut it in half.
You have to do it with your hand.
No, it's a sword. They very clearly picked different swords.
All right, whatever. Anyway, we're
my Hattori Hanzo sword will cut through anything.
We're going to do a video where we are going to start your bourbon collection with $300 or less.
Someone's giving me $300. This is great.
So we're gonna go. We're gonna try to shoot a video.
We're gonna shop for them.
We can shop for them.
I think we should shop for it.
Or we can just like, hey, bring the bottles, show them what we want.
No. Because we got to do like the, scan them up on the register, ring it up.
Yeah.
Friendly Total Wine Associate, right?
Well, it's gonna be Total Wine.
Cheapest in town.
That's probably true.
There's no question about that.
Probably is the cheapest. All right. Anyway, if you want to find us, you got all of our social media, our email, all that good stuff. If you have an everyday shelfer that you want us to try,
we have not tried it. Now we do have the grand finale.
We do have the grand finale coming up.
We will not tell you what's on them.
Nope, we're not going to tell you the 3 bottles that are on there.
But it's my favorite, Scott's favorite, and Josh's. We all know what Josh's favorite is.
Yeah, we know what Josh's favorite is.
We always know what Josh's favorite is.
But we definitely have 3 bottles that we all love. And I wouldn't even say that it's my favorite, but I will say it's one of my favorites. But it's one of those things that when you look at bourbon, like there's 3 or 4 brands that are just synonymous for bourbon, and we wanted to make sure that we picked one of each one of those to kind of finish out the series.
Yeah.
So,
but anyway, they just so happen to be our favorites.
They are very much
near and
dear to our hearts for sure. So this is Scott, DJ Jazzy Matt, signing off.
The cat's somewhere down here too.
Peace out.